You know, the gallantry of our fighting troops in the theaters of war across the country is paying dividends, and even if not widely reported, we can tell you that the Defense Headquarters says our troops have neutralized as many as 817 terrorists, apprehended 1,326 criminals, and rescued no less than 721 hostages in different operations across the country in the last 3 months. Now, this heartwarming news was revealed by the Director of Defense Media Operations, General Edward Buba, while addressing newsmen in Abuja. It can only get better. Yinka.
Well, we want to commend our troops for this gallantry. And we know what they are facing is not an easy thing. It's an unconventional war. And it gladdens our hearts when we see this kind of victory story being told. However, until we completely defeat these terrorists, we should not give up. I really like the way the current service chiefs are working. It shows that they all understand what is going on. And they have all been, at one time or the other, field commanders of where the terrorists are. So they understand the terrain dynamics very well and the dynamics. So it is a news that gladdens one's heart. And we believe very seriously that they will not let this victory make them to relax. Because, you know, there are times when you have had strings of victories, you tend to relax. But this is not time for them to relax. We don't want to see a situation where our men are going to be coming back home in body bags and all that. Everything must be done. And I believe the presidency is also being challenged to say that, look, because, I mean, how do you want to see it? There's no president in the world that will not be happy to say that I inherited a war, but I conquered it. That it was during my turn that this stopped.
Yeah.
So I expect that President Bola Tinubu will further strengthen the military and make them understand that this war is a war that we must fight to the end.
Yeah. Balaji, until the last terrorist is taken care of,
yeah,
we can't sleep with our two eyes
closed. No, we can't. But I'm telling you, some days back, I posted something on the social media. I said, this terrorism war, this war against kidnappers, against bandits, is going to be over very soon. I posted it on Facebook. I don't know, you're in front of mine on Facebook. And I know the reason why I said that. This war is going to be won. And it's been won. Now, the man that is at the helm of affairs, Lagbaja, the army general,
yeah,
is one of the best that this country has ever produced. The man is going to perform. Don't doubt that fact. And we have a president that is also willing to ensure that we have peace in this country, not part of this country. I think this is a win-win situation for every one of us,
yeah,
for the country. So this war is going to be won. It may take time, a little bit of time, but not much, but it's going to be won. Because there are so many other factors that are also involved. Not the kinetic thing that we are talking about, okay, go and face it. No, yeah, there are so many other factors, external factors, that are also affecting the state. But those factors are gradually giving way. And that's why I say this war will be won.
Yeah, Balaji, but consider this. Look at the figures coming from the general, you know, the spokesman, the military spokesman.
Yes, yes.
They are so unnerving, you know,
yeah,
and tells you these people cross into our country at will.
Yeah, yeah, you see.
Does it not bother you?
It's worrisome. For every right-thinking Nigerian, it's supposed to be worrisome to everybody. Because the fact that you are in the southwest or the south-south doesn't mean what is happening in the south or northeast is not affecting.
Not affecting.
Yeah, we are all Nigerians. and we have blood running in our veins. It is very worrisome. The other day, when the man was giving his briefing, it was about 42 that they apprehended, 231 terrorist collaborators, 4,560 terrorists surrendered. And people, so many have been killed. You can now ask them, is there a factory where they are producing
Where did they come from?
Exactly. You now ask to say, where is the factory where these people are being produced? Is there a factory, a particular factory where they are being produced? But you see, we also have to look at our borders. We have to sanitize what's happening in the border. We have to ensure that this, because I learned that in the north, especially that area, Nigeria, we have a lot of people just crossing in at will. In fact, the other day I was reading about a farmer in Nigeria saying he has his farm in Nigeria Republic because he closed the border, he can't go to farm again.
You know, our border with Niger covers about 7 states.
Yeah,
7 states,
exactly.
yeah.
So, and it's not as if you have a wall or anything there.
No.
So people just walk in and walk out. So it's very easy for them to cross at any point. So this is an area the government should also look into, those borders of us, especially where we have this insurgency. We need to, in Niger, like what this man planned to do, or what he tried to do in America, Trump.
To build a wall.
Yeah, maybe we should put a wall.
Well, the truth of the matter is that that's the problem of funds.
No, the government can raise the fund if they want to.
I'm looking forward to a time when Nigeria will go back to what it used to be. I've told this story before.
You're not thinking old school now.
Well, part of it, I was born and raised in the north.
Okay.
I remember in those days, from Jos down to Maiduguri, people drive. People drive. And mostly, the driving is done even in the night because your car engine will be cooler and the roads will be free. Well, you can't do that again. So I'm looking forward to that time when Nigeria will come back to that period that people can travel without any fear.
And let.
I've driven from here, from Lagos to Jos with my 3-month-old baby and my wife. Well, I can't do that now. I drove right from Lagos here.
That baby won't let you.
No, you see, the truth of the matter...
The road is no longer safe.
Exactly, that is the problem.
Yes.
So, we must look forward to... we must bring back the country to that time again. I mean, you find out that even military people, their trucks no longer travel in the night. So, if the military can't travel in the night, who are you, a bloody civilian, to do that in the night? So, we must have a way. And as the military itself has been saying, the kinetic solution is not the only way. We must make our people, we must engage our people. People must be engaged in doing something. I mean, a situation where you have young men littering the street, expecting you that you have struggled to buy a car, and when you come, they say, Baba, and all that. It won't go anywhere. So we must look for ways to provide jobs. I mean, if there are jobs and there are people who don't want to do, it's a different thing. But when there are people who are ready to work, but the job is no longer there, what do you do?
Yeah, but Bolaji, they talk about inter-service, intel-exchange, intelligence. This is when you need it.
Yeah, it is very important to have that. And I think there's that synergy among our different security outfits now. Because if you don't exchange information, there's no way you are going to be able to function effectively, And I know the police, the army, they work together now. Although there are times there could be whatever, forcing rivalry, or what do you call it, occasionally. But at least, and it is the result of this that we are seeing now. It's not the army that will go to kidnappers' hideouts. It's an investigation that will have been done by the police, the DSS. Then they now invite people that, okay, we have to do a joint storming of these people's hideout. And even, not even the kidnappers, even some of these people that are bandits. There must be intelligence gathering before you can take any action.
That's it.
And, so...
Okay. We wish our fighting forces Godspeed.